I'm Colleen Masenik, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about MOGwee. Have you ever talked to a woman who wore a burqa? Do you know what it would be like to be a refugee? What's really happening in Ukraine these days, and how would we know? Imagine a world where real voices are empowered and a marketplace of fee-based video chat builds incomes and dignity. It's what MOGwee is all about. We're more than education. We can live better. We're helping people earn more. MOGwee is a project with me, my cousin Greg, who's a visual designer, and my friend Hoke, a coder. We're mobilizers and volunteers in 10 cities that identify talented people, mentor them as providers, and get the word out. We have teams in Afghanistan, Myanmar, Cambodia, Cote d'Ivoire, Vietnam, Kyrgyz Republic, Sierra Leone, Tajikistan, and Ukraine. But let's start with why. Why MOGwee? MOGwee wants to create 1 million jobs. MOGwee believes that 1 million entrepreneurs don't realize yet that there's a market out there eager to find them. MOGwee believes that experiential consumption is deeply satisfying. MOGwee believes that curiosity and the drive to help others are underappreciated market forces. MOGwee believes that curiosity discovers talent. What's our vision? We aim to help over-talented, undercompensated people in the world's poor and fragile countries to be discovered and grow incomes by changing behaviors towards curiosity-driven experiential consumption and self-consciously doing good. So how do you MOGwee? It's very much like Airbnb or Netflix. You explore the provider profiles, pick the one you'd like to chat with, click to make a booking, pay upon start of the chat, and give feedback when the chat is completed. So how are we getting started? We're starting with early adopters, who are folks I know well from 18 years working at World Bank as a development economist. Our early service providers are university students in low-income countries. They're multilingual, they have smartphones, they have access to Wi-Fi, and they're curious. Our early users are expats like myself in low-income countries. These are embassy, aid, and investor community who see themselves as worldly, curious, and want to do the right thing. For this group, price and convenience are secondary. What do early adopters want? Imagine the early user thinks, every night I'm chatting for an hour, I'm making extra $50 a week and paying my own food. Or I'm meeting great people. Yesterday I chatted with the deputy ambassador's wife. This platform is really going to take me someplace. Those are university students whom I've met. Imagine users. Since we got started, our family does cooking chats every Sunday night. It's our new Netflix. Over time, MOGwee will migrate from the early adopters who see themselves as worldly and curious and seek to do the right thing, to the early majority who may have aspirations of worldliness, who seek value and convenience. Did you read how Angelina had a boy in Gaza sing live at her kid's birthday party? She was vaccinating the baby elephant, and our class was like, "This is so awesome." You're paying how much for that violin lesson? Haven't you tried MOGwee? So I hear that Sophie has been talking to a girl in Mazar-e Sharif. Where is that anyway? So what's our value proposition? First, MOGwee earns 5% on each chat. But more importantly, transaction data creates opportunities for downstream services for service providers. And user preferences create a rich data set for further targeted services. In our first week since beta launch, we have 2,500 page views and more than 250 users. But fee-based chat is just the beginning of a market disruption. We see personalized, motivating, one-on-one education, breaking the boundaries of what's considered learning. We see on-demand, self-distributed entertainment, the self-made star who plays on demand for his audience on a one-on-one basis. We see convenient, lower-cost wellness care and follow-up for physical therapy, addiction recovery, weight loss, and companionship for the elderly. And for providers, data will drive better services. New things become possible, like micro savings in US dollars. The 3-hour loan from your employer, MOGwee. Microinsurance policy added onto your payroll. Demand-side analytics that suggest to you what to offer, when to offer it, or how to tweak your offering to maximize your profitability. This is us in 5 years. We see a college grad in Kabul who keeps her iPhone with her whenever her calendar is set to available. She revised her profile 3 times this month. When she gets a notification for a chat, she heads for the bus stop and to her favorite cafe. She's saving for her sister to go to college. MOGwee will become the reason that millions of people get a smartphone, install high-speed internet at home, and advance their English skills. It will also help many to eat better, send kids to school longer, get medical care when it's needed, and transform their hometowns into active marketplaces. MOGwee will transform the consumer, too. She will see herself as a powerful agent of change whose chats are impacting lives around the world. She will feel more human by direct, unfiltered interaction, storytelling, and experience sharing. She will feel part of a special phenomenon that is the beginning of a colossal change in the way people interact, earn, and live.